Well, good morning, and welcome to Move Early, Move Often. That was the wrong intro, but it's okay. We're here now, and that's all that counts. It is Wobbly Wednesday, and there's lots of wobbliness to go around. I am Blake Martin. Eh, hey, we're gonna get right to it. You're gonna need preferably bare feet or sock feet. It's for the intrinsic muscles of your foot when we're doing balancing exercises. It's better to have bare or sock feet. Just because the little muscles in your ankles and feet, they get a better opportunity to work. We're going to do a set of interval dynamic movements. So we're going to have eight or four exercises on two sides, and we're going to do them. We're going to go through on several rounds of that. So I'm going to show you the exercises so that you've got an idea of what we're doing and what our objectives are. And then we're going to do a very brief warm up, and then we're going to get right to it. All right. So exercise, the first, number one, is we're going to do a reverse lunge. The reverse lunge is what I want you to do in this instance is I want you to step as far back as possible with control without touching your foot on the ground. So we're going to do them all one side first. We'll do all right, back and up, back and up, and then left, back and up. All right. So that's exercise one. Number two, we're going to do sumo squats. So with our sumo squat, we'll go into a wide stance and try to get your butt down to about the level of your knees. And then you're going to go up on one leg and bring your knee up. We'll do the same thing other side. Right? Sumo squats. So we'll do that on both sides. Really bring your knee up. And if you want to make it more challenging, try stepping out further in your sumo. And that will make it more challenging. Easier is with your feet closer together. So do what you need to do today. We're going to do Latvian standing crunches. So what you do is your hands are above your head and then they're below your knee. Above your head, below your knee, and you're not touching your foot to the ground. Okay? I have no evidence that these are actually from Latvia, but I have no evidence that they're not from Latvia. Huh? I think you know what I'm saying here. Those are exercises 5 and 6. And what the heck is exercise 7 and 8? I've lost it completely in my mind. I can't pause the video. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do single leg balance with arm overhead and rising up onto toes and trying to stay for 20 seconds. So you're flexing your front foot and you're trying to rise on your toes and you're trying to hold that with arms overhead for 20 seconds. All right, let's do a little bit of warm up and let's get to it. So I'm gonna turn up my volume on my timer here so you can hear it as well. It will give little indicators. So down on your hands and knees, we're just gonna do a little cat and cow and do it very small right now. So just round up the back and then hyperextend just slightly, very small, very small. And just feel those little intrinsic muscles in and around your pelvis just activating. Make it a little bit bigger, exploring the range of motion. Good. And now we're going to bring our ear to our hip. Left. And I will turn front ways so you can see what I'm doing. Ear to hip right. So I'm bringing if I had a tail, I'd be wagging my tail over. Who's to say I don't have a tail? You don't know. You've never seen me climb a tree. And opposite side, hip to ear, and hip to ear on the opposite side. So we're wagging our tail from side to side, exploring the range. Coming up, and we're going to do ankle circles in one direction, their foot. And while you're ankle circling on one foot, you're also actually doing little tiny little micro movements in your opposite ankle, opposite direction. You're actually warming up both ankles just in different ways. Huh? How clever is that? Huh? All right. Opposite foot. And opposite direction. And let's do squat circles. So we're going to come low and up and over the top to the center and back the other direction. And make your squat circles a little bit bigger because we are going into squats here. Another direction. So reverse lunges, sumo squats, Latvian crunches, and overhead balances. And just kind of come low into a squat and back up. This is in preparation for our lunges. Keep your knees aligned. Your back is long. Try to get your hips below your knees if you can. That might not be available to you today. All right, here we go. So reverse lunges, left or right. If you chose right, go with it. You know, don't be ashamed. And with control, reaching back. It's all about the control today. You're not trying to do a bajillion.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Oh, she's telling us to rest. So we're going to switch it up, do the other leg. So you can just shake out your legs a little bit here.
2, 1. Exercise 2.
There it is. She's so commanding. So again, with control, reaching back that leg as far as you can before touching. And trying to come up without
3,
touching.
2, 1.
I'm squeezing
rest.
one more. All right. We do Latvian crunches next.
3,
I think I said sumo squats
2,
before.
1.
But we'll do
Exercise
Latvian
3.
crunches. Put down. Keep your chin tucked slightly. And you can make, if your movement is more ballistic, it will challenge your balance more.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
So on this movement, you want to be moving your knee up and down and pretty much in front.
3,
And
2,
you want
1.
to have that
Exercise 4.
independent movement of your limbs and your torso. So your torso is being still.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. We'll do our sumo squats next. So start small and get progressively
3,
larger. Don't go
2,
into the big one right away.
1. Exercise
Squat.
5.
I'm going wider now. Right up on that leg. Try to get up on the leg.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
We're doing a second round of these sumo squats because they move from side to side. We want to be bilaterally symmetrical.
3, 2,
Here we go.
1. Exercise 6.
Really get up on your leg. Keep breathing.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Now we're going to do the single leg flexed ankle balance with arms overhead. If you can't do it with
3,
arms overhead,
2,
then keep your
1.
arms down.
Exercise 7.
So focus on a point distant from you. Your shoulders are pulling away from your ears. Your fingers are reaching towards the ceiling.
3, 2,
Ooh.
1. Rest.
All right. And we're going to go opposite leg now. Same thing. Make sure that your chin is down.
2,
your
1.
spine is elongated.
Exercise 8.
Foot is flexed. And your front leg is at about 45 degrees as you rise up. If you can't rise up, just give it little tries. Give it little attempts. Keep breathing.
3, 2.
I almost had it. That was
1.
so exciting.
Rest.
All right. Coming back to our reverse lunges. And on your reverse lunge, really focus on
3,
good control.
2, 1.
Reach that foot
Exercise
really
1.
far back. In an ideal world, your knee will touch before your toe.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
I don't apparently live in an ideal world. All right, coming up on our opposite side here. Good
3,
control. Arms
2,
out to the side if you wish.
1.
On your hips.
Exercise 2.
Try to keep good alignment in your spine as you do this exercise. Your chin will come up slightly because you're trying
3,
to mark your
2,
eyes along the horizon.
1. Rest.
All right. Standing crunches.
3, 2.
Arms overhead.
Exercise 3.
And again, if you want the move to be more challenging, you can make it ballistic. I remembered what the other exercise was now. But we're not doing it.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. It was a single leg deadlift. And it was supposed to be the first
3,
one. That's why I
2,
forgot it. Arms overhead.
1. Exercise 4.
I like this. I like this standing balance, though. I think it's a good challenge. Keep breathing.
3,
Keep your
2,
spine long.
1. Rest.
All right. This next exercise, next two exercises, they do engage you.
3,
so be ready.
2, 1. Exercise 5.
And a big squat. Try to get your hips way down there. Try to make the move smooth and silky and continuous.
3, 2, 1.
Now
Rest.
rest. You might want to roll out your shoulders here just a little bit. And we're coming up
3,
for round 2
2,
on our sumo squats.
1. Exercise 6.
Really get up on the leg. Try to balance. Try to have a sense of being on the leg
3,
when you finish
2,
up there.
1. Rest.
All right. And coming up, we'll
3,
do that single leg
2,
rise.
1.
Foot in
Exercise
front.
7.
Ankle dorsiflex, so flex towards your knee. Rising up. Oh, would you look at this control? Don't look, because you'll fall down. But I'm controlled.
3,
Well, that was
2,
glorious.
1. Rest.
That was 20 full seconds. Nice. If you can't get there, do longer next time.
3.
Here we go. Opposite leg.
Exercise 8.
And make sure that your shoulders are pulled away from your ears so that you're pressing down your shoulder girdle while reaching your hands
3,
heavenward.
2, 1. Rest.
Okay, last set, I believe.
3.
And reverse lunges.
Exercise 1.
And keep breathing. I was holding my breath there. Funny how we forget these things.
3,
Reverse lunge.
1. Rest.
And we're going to switch legs. Be tall in your spine. Just get that
3,
good posture again in
2,
between.
1.
And
Exercise 2.
good control on the way down. Reach back as far as you can. Good reach.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. Coming up to our standing crunches. Start with your arms overhead.
3, 2.
And one
1.
leg.
Exercise 3.
I'm really swinging my leg this time because I want to challenge myself a little bit more. Keep breathing. Make sure that your
3,
chin doesn't drift
2,
upward.
1.
Long in the back of the neck.
Rest.
All right. We've had all this independent movement of our limbs in contrast to our body.
3,
Arms overhead.
2, 1. Exercise 4.
Be aware of how your spine is reacting to your movement. How's it doing? How are you doing?
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Just notice that on some of them, when I was clapping below, that my chin was coming forward. Sumo squats, here we go.
3, 2.
All right, big
1.
step out.
Exercise 5.
Big sumo squats.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Right. I'm getting warm, surprisingly. I didn't think this was going to do this to me today.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 6.
Big step out. Sumo squat. Really get on top of the leg. Have that sense of balance. Nice.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Great. Okay. Well, last
3,
balancing.
2,
We've got our balancing here.
1. Exercise 7.
So arms coming to overhead, rising on that foot, other foot is flexed. Focus on a point distant from you, on the opposite wall perhaps. And if you lose
3,
it,
2,
find it again and
1.
go back up.
Rest.
Okay, didn't quite have it there. And last set here,
3,
last group.
2, 1. Exercise 8.
All right, rising up, chin down, spine long, arms overhead, shoulders pressed away from ears. Ears over top of shoulders. Foot flexed.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, wow. All right, that was great, everybody. Give your shoulders a little shake. Let's just round them back. Round them forward. We worked out our calves, so let's take a downward dog position here. And let's just pedal our ankles out so that we're getting elongated. Now it's just sink into one heel and hold. Try to move that heel closer to the floor. And just breathe. And feel the back of your calf elongating. And let's switch feet. And let your heel sink into the floor, elongating the back of the leg. My timer is telling me that we did everything that we came here to do. I want to do one more thing though. Let's just take a second and match your knees together. Those sumo squats and reverse lunges, they're going to work out your knee extensors a lot. So we're just going to give them a little stretch. My knees are matched together, both in the sagittal and in the transverse planes, coronal planes. So they're matched together, and I'm drawing my heel toward my butt. All right. Press the top of your foot into your fingers, and then don't do that, and release your foot down. Let's switch up legs. Opposite leg here. Matching your knees together, close together, in both planes there. If you want to do anything, if you want more stretch, try bringing your heel to your butt first. That's the first thing that we're going to do. That gets 3 of the quads. If you want to get the 4th quad, then your knee can go slightly posterior. And that starts getting into the rectus femoris. Press the top of your foot into your fingers. Try not to fall over. Stop pressing and release the foot down. Come to a nice standing posture, feet both shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit wider. Rock from side to side. Bring your chin down, back of your neck is long. Open up your hips, the front of your hips. Just feel like it's open and your tailbone is dropping down. Tailbone is dropping. Feel that. Just head from side to side, saying no, and feeling your neck getting longer at the back. And then up and down, yes. And feel like you're getting taller each time your chin comes down. Stand tall and balanced, ready to face the day, ready to move on. You've moved early. Remember to move often. Keep your limbs moving independently from your torso when you can, and have a really great day.